Hello, this is Full Bearded Gamer coming at you here. I am doing one of my new series that I am calling Dad Reviews. For those who are fathers and working full-time jobs, I think you guys understand. Like me, sometimes it is a challenge to get your gaming in and obviously take care of everything else you have to do. This will also pertain to those who are just looking for a good review on a game and wanting to see if it is worth playing. I know this is an older game, but I finally have gotten a chance to play it, and with the new DLC coming out, I think this is a perfect time to review it and touch base for those who still might be wondering, is this a game for them or should they wait? And with not a lot of great games coming out anytime soon, I feel this might be the perfect time to review this game. Please feel free to skip forward to the review if you want. Otherwise, I'm just going to do a quick little notation here. For those that like my videos, please make sure you hit that like button. If you would like to give me some feedback or talk about what you enjoyed in this video or give your input on what you thought about this game, please go down and write in that comment section. I will get to you and respond to comments on my videos because I do appreciate that interaction with those that are interested in my videos. As a little bit about me, if you're just watching, again, I am a father. I started streaming a while back, but I had my daughter, and that took me away from that. And so this is me trying to get back into it, along with still having the challenges of being in a family and working a full-time job. So you might not see a ton of videos coming out each week. It's probably going to be every week or two. I'll try to get a new video out if possible. All right. And if you enjoy my content, make sure you subscribe because there will be more, and that's how you can stay in touch with my content and help me reach more of an audience if you think it is worthwhile. So let's get to that God of War review. This game is a little over a year old. Just came out with a free DLC called Valhalla. So I am going to be kind of talking quickly about those both. Now, let's cover the story because I think if you are a person like me and who has limited time, you want to make sure A, the story is worthwhile, and B, it's just going to last you a little bit of time. You're not just going to blow through the story and have nothing to do. So, as far as the story goes, this story does take time to play through. And if you go play any of the side content, a lot of the times it will add valuable components to the story, making the story even more in depth. You don't have to, but side content in this game will help build on that story. This was a game that was rebooted in 2018 with the first part of its series. If you played the old God of War, you know it had a great story for being a hack and slash. And normally hack and slash back in that day did not have a story. So with that being said, being the second game in the franchise, it sometimes becomes challenging to build onto a story and make it just as good as intriguing as the first, and they did a excellent job at that here in this game, building on from that last reboot and making it continue to be a lot of fun to play the story. With Valhalla coming in as a free DLC, it gives you a lot more on the continuation of the story and a lot of great information on the old games if you had never got a chance to play those. Now, as far as gameplay mechanics, this game has done a wonderful job of keeping that feel of hack and slashers, and it just is so much fun with all the different ways you can approach fighting. Obviously, you don't have every route available with it being mainly considered a hack and slasher, but you have a lot of diversity in this gameplay, which makes it a lot of fun. As far as the fighting mechanics, I am not one that likes to parry. I like to dodge, but I really need to get better because parrying becomes such a big thing in some of the harder to do fights. They really challenge you to use all those mechanics. Just like the old one, your most challenging fights don't come from the story, but it comes from some of your side content, because they don't really want to interrupt that pace of the story, which is awesome. You get that good pacing in the story, but you get a lot of good side content that challenges you and your use of mechanics in this game. With Valhalla being some of the more challenging content in some ways as you build through that. But it is a lot of fun and worthwhile to test out these mechanics. And they have a lot of good side mechanics, such as puzzles and fast traveling and things like that they've done a wonderful job on. Gameplay, they also did a good job on their traversal between Kratos and his son. You do get to play as the son a little bit. That will change up some of the mechanics you use, but it is a lot of fun, and it doesn't really interrupt your go through the game. Now, with the last thing being kind of those visuals, is this game still relevant after being out for a year and over a year? And yes, it is. These visuals are wonderful. They still compete with some of the top games that are coming out yet. So they've done a good job at making a game that is not going out of date really quick with any of those things. So, as I said, this is my dad review, and with this, I score this as a dad-approved game. Yes, I would. This game is dad-approved. It is going to take up a lot of your time. It is probably going to steal you for a few hours from your wife, because you're going to get pulled into some of the things that you're doing, and it's going to be hard for you to put it aside. For those who like a scoring mechanic, it is a solid 9 out of 10, and that is just because some of the traveling things are not perfect, and for me to give a game a 10 out of 10 is going to have to be a exceptionally awesome game, and there's probably one or two of those that I've played in my life that could get a perfect score, because to me nothing's perfect usually, and everything has a little bit it can improve on, and that's what keeps us driving forward games. Again, thank you for watching my video. Hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below to help me build my audience and show me your appreciation. Thank you guys.